Hit me. Let's open up a window. Let me get some fresh air up in here. I just broke my blinds. I'm moving to Atlanta anyways. So let me know how you guys are doing in the chat box below. I'm very curious to know how your day is going. Did you start your day off right? Right? How you feeling? How you doing? I appreciate all the love, all the support in the chat. Definitely appreciate it. You know what I think actually got me pumped up for this call is the value that I have for y'all. I got some good value. I know I briefly talk about the spiritual laws of success. And, now I have a little bit more for you guys that I want to kind of get into. I know last week we talked about motivation, inspiration, and dedication. And I broke down the differences between them all. Right. Can we do can y'all do something for me? Right? Before I start sharing the value, can y'all do something for me? I need y'all to do two things. I need y'all one to take a screenshot and drop it in the chats that we're in, right? Drop it in all the chats that we're in. Noonie, share the more than dedication link out, right? We got to start getting this call out to more people, because especially for my business owners, especially for my leaders, we don't want to keep the awareness to ourselves, right? That's what this morning dedication call is all about. It's about me sharing value that's going to help you guys stay committed, consistent to your goals, and keep you aware to what it is that you need to do in order to succeed. And this morning dedication call is not just a team Forex training or a business training or a crypto training. This is something universal. So you should be looking to invite, friends to these calls. You should look to invite some family members, whatever the case may be, to this call, people that you know that are, looking to strive for success in life. And they may be able to take value away from this. Your old and active members, you should be inviting them to this call, so that they can potentially realign themselves back with what it is that they want. So, not only drop your screenshots in the Telegram chat, but send a direct text message to some of your inactives. Send a direct text message to the person that may even have brought you into the business, and let's really start to utilize these calls to the best of our ability. But it's getting cold in here, y'all. But let's go ahead and dive into things, you guys. Let me go ahead and drop this in the Facebook group while I'm telling you guys to do it. All right. So, like I say, you guys, in today's call, we're going to be talking about. I'm only going to go over five, and then Friday we'll go over five more. Okay. But we're going to go over five spiritual laws of success. Okay. So when it comes down to the five spiritual laws of success, these are the things that are more so are less external, less of the right opportunity, less of the right mentor, less of the right education. This is more so within yourself. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the law of pure potentiality, right? And so you can also look at this as, excuse me, y'all, I got hiccups now. Right. So the law of pure potentiality, you also could look at this as the power of self-belief. Okay. That's what the law of pure potentiality is. It's pretty much correlated with the power of self-belief. Okay. So I want you guys to understand that everything starts within. Okay. You are not limited by your circumstances. All right. Let me unlock this real quick. See, people trying to join in. Enable. All right. And then spotlight. Okay, perfect. So you are not, everything starts within, from within. Okay. You are not limited by your circumstances, only by your mindset. Your success is already inside you and it's actually waiting to be unlocked. You have to align yourself up with the mentality that it actually takes for you to be able to receive it. Okay. Let's see. Mute. All right. So the first point that I want you guys to write down is that you are born with unlimited potential. The only limits are the ones that you actually accept. Okay? I'm gonna repeat that one more time. You are born with unlimited potential. The only limits are the ones that you actually choose to accept. It's a lot of things that you can actually look at in your life and say, okay, because I have kids, or because of this, or because of that, this is the reason why. right? This is the reason why I can't. And those are things that you are making a decision to accept, because 9 times out of 10, the excuses that you are making, there is somebody else in the world with the same circumstances, with the same situation, and they're just choosing to accept different. They're choosing to not accept the excuses of themselves. The next one is your inner world, which is your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. They shape your outer reality. Repeat that one more time. Your inner world, your thoughts, your beliefs, and your emotions, they shape your outer reality. And the next point is the more time you spend in self reflection, learning, and growth, the more powerful that you can actually become. So I want to also give you guys action steps. I like to give the value, as you guys know, and I like to follow these things with action steps. So the first action step is morning mindset exercise. All right. So I want you guys to write this down. I know I have this on my computer, something similar, where my computer on my screensaver, right, when my computer is sleeping, it says I am, I can, I will, it's done. All right. From the moment that I wake up and I go to my desk, that's the first thing that I actually see. And so I want you guys to, say these things out loud. You could say it out loud right now with me, or you could also write it down while you're saying it out loud to make sure that you're actually repeating this to yourself every morning. The first thing is, I am powerful. Next is, I am limited. And then finally is, everything I need to succeed is already within me. Think about what type of day you can actually have starting your day like that. Starting your day with that type of mentality, starting your day with those type of affirmations. I am powerful, I am limitless, and everything that I need to succeed is already within me. There are so many people who sit back and wait for that thing to just come to them when the thing is really what's in you. You ever heard people say it's not what's on me, it's what's in me? All right. This is exactly what's meant by that statement. It's not what happened, it's not what it's not what happens to me, it's what happens for me. All right. So it's all about a shift in mentality when it comes down to external, the life outside of you. Second, silence and reflection challenge, right? I want to encourage you guys to have 5 minutes of silence each morning before actually checking your phone. I always talk about how the first thing you want to do, the first thing you don't want to do in the morning is to open up your phone, check your phone. You might say, well, Josh, I got business. Josh, I'll take trades, whatever the case may be. Nobody cares. Whatever is on your phone is already on your phone, it's already done. So before you should take in any possible emotions that could distract you for the type of day that you want to have, before you could read any profits or losses that could either better or negatively affect your day, start your day off positive. Start your day off the way that you actually want to start it, right? By taking out those 5 minutes before checking your phone and ask yourself, what do you want to create today? What kind of person do you need to be today to get the results that you actually desire? I did this morning. You guys, my birthday, I turned 24 in like 12, 13 days, I believe. And I'm like, man, these next 13 days, I got to wake up more intentional than ever. I set a goal for myself 2 years ago by the time I turned 24 to do certain things. And it's not up until it's up. It's not over until it's over. Right? The clock ain't in till it end. You know what I mean? So until the day to the 12 a.m. at the age of 24, I still have time. And the only thing in between that time that I need to focus on is waking up with the right intentions, waking up with the right mindset, and wake up willing and wanting to do the right grind. Okay. And the third action step is a self belief reminder. What I want you guys to do is write down 3 things that you are naturally good at and how you could use those things to succeed. And this could be a morning routine activity. The first one saying the 3 things. I am powerful, I am limitless. Everything I need to succeed is already within me. The second thing is taking those 5 minutes out your day and asking yourself before you even look at your phone, what do I want to create today? What kind of person do I need to be today? And then finally writing down those 3 things that you are good at and how you could use those things to help yourself succeed. I promise you, you will feel a lot more powerful than the days that you wake up and just act off of whatever is in front of you, whatever is being said to you, whatever is being done to you. Second is the law of giving and receiving. And this is pretty much meaning serving others first, right? You know how they say you got to give in order to receive? The reason why some of you guys may be stressed out right now and not getting all of what it is that you desire is because you're just not giving enough. And one thing I'm blessed to have this type of mindset, and I challenge you guys to adapt it. I'm very, very hard on myself. And that's a good thing, and it sometimes could be a bad thing. But the good part about it is that I'm always looking to do more for others. When people, leave the business or when people aren't getting the results that they desire, I always look at myself and I say, man, like, what more could I have actually done? What could I do more of for the next person to make sure that this person gets an even better experience? How could I give more to make sure that this person gets the results that they want? So at the end of the day, I can get what it is that I want. All right. So the universe operates in a cycle. Whatever you gives comes back to you. If you want success, you must first give value. Write that down. The universe operates in a cycle, which means it's a pattern, just like the market. It's a cycle, right? Something comes first, something comes after. It's a cycle. It follows, right? Like a dog chasing its tail. First, the dog's face is reaching for the tail. The tail is just like, it's a cycle. Okay? Whatever you give comes back to you. If you want success, you must first give value. The most successful people are the ones who are serving the most people. Giving doesn't always mean money. It could be knowledge, it could be time, encouragement, or even opportunity. Isn't that so funny? You guys, this isn't something that I've just come up with. These are things that I've studied. These are things that are in books. These are things that rich and wealthy and successful people talk about. And I'm going to repeat it one more time. It says giving doesn't always mean money. Some of you guys look and feel like you can't do for your family because you don't have the money to give them. You can't help your friends because you can't just pay their bills. Yeah, that would be nice to just have all of the money in the world and be able to disperse it. But giving could be knowledge. Giving could just be time, right? Giving could be encouragement. Giving could be opportunity. You know someone who needs and want more money? Giving them the opportunity to make more money is the easiest way to get that done. It's the best shortcut to it. And within that opportunity, they're also going to gain knowledge. And within some of those opportunities, they could join a community like ours and they could also get encouragement. And they also can get your time. So, what are you prioritizing, you guys? Are you prioritizing the thought of not being able to give money to help people? Or are you prioritizing, dang, at least I got opportunity that I could share. At least I got encouragement that I could share. At least I got time that I could share. I love doing these morning dedication calls. This is like, like honestly speaking, off the wake up, walking my dog is a win. Going to the gym is a win. And then coming here and doing morning dedication is a win because no matter what, I did my part. When it comes down to me meeting my maker, I could say, yeah, guy, you remember the Mondays? The Mondays, I get on them calls early morning and I would teach, I would give them value. You remember that? Right? Like I already got my win in the early parts of the day. I'm giving y'all my time. I'm giving y'all encouragement. I'm giving you guys knowledge. There's no question why every single Friday I get paid for my business. Right? And that should be the same effect for you. The things that you're learning on this call right now at this very moment, are you just writing the notes to keep the notes to yourself and motivate yourself? Or are you going to get on Instagram and share what you took away from this call? Are you going to call that friend that's going through stressful times and give them the value that you just learned on this call? Are you going to say, man, look, he's right. I have opportunity that I could give. I might not be able to help them financially right now. And you decide to give that opportunity. Okay. So action steps. I want to talk about a give first challenge, right? I want you guys to find one way to give today. Whether it's complimenting someone, teaching someone, right? Or whatever the case may be. I want you to find one person or one way to actually give today. So later on tonight, I'm doing an opportunity call. That could be your way of giving. Right now, you're listening to some value and some knowledge. You could get off of this call and reiterate some of this information. That could be your way of giving. You could make a YouTube video giving value. You could go out to the store and compliment three people. That could be you giving, right? So I want to talk to you guys about abundance versus a scarcity mindset. Scarcity, right? If I give, I lose. That's how some people look at things. Oh well, if I start calling people, I might, they might look at me a certain way. I might lose a friend if they don't want to do the business. No, 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 no. What if I give them a compliment and they ignore me? Right? I lost a little bit of ego. Whatever the case may be, you guys, the abundance side of that, the more I give, the more I receive. Instead of thinking if I give, I lose, you're giving away something. You're no longer gonna have something. You gotta have the mindset of the more I give, the more I receive. The more compliments you give, at some point you gonna start realizing like, dang, why everybody complimenting me? I experienced it. Right? I started complimenting anyone and everyone. It'll be the oldest lady in the store that looked like she don't even like me, don't like nothing about me. And I'd be like, oh, I like your coat. And she'd be like, fighting to smile. I love approaching people who don't look like they want to be approached, and I love complimenting them because then it gives them a thought like, dang, why am I moving through this world so angry? Right? I love it. It'd be like, wasn't expecting that. Right? I love surprising people. Right? So you want to ask yourself, which mindset are you operating out of today? Are you operating out of the if I give, I lose? Or are you operating out of the more I give, the more I receive? Right? And the third and final action step is pay it forward. Right? Pay it forward. I want you guys to, after this call, right? Write this down. After this call, go to the Telegram chat and share a story about a time where you actually gave and it led to an unexpected blessing. Right? Right? Type of one in the chat if you understand the assignment. After this call, go to the Telegram chat and tell me a story. You could send a voice note or you could type it out. And I want you to tell us about a time where you actually gave and it led to like an unexpected blessing. Like you gave and then a week later, things got better for you. Things got different. You don't know how it even came. All right, type one in the chat if you understand the assignment. Appreciate you, Nooney. Next, the law of cause and effect. Every action has a result. Shout out to the Pandaminos. I'm in mode right now. This ain't even promotion. I feel good. I don't know if it was the air. I don't know if I just needed to breathe, get some oxygen in my body, but I feel good. I took the Pandamino, so we could blame it on the Pandaminos, right? But third, the law of cause and effect. Every action has a result. And I might say this in a minute. Actually, let me go through it and I'm gonna explain what I'm about to say. Success isn't random. I want you guys to notice. Drop an I in the chat if you understand me. Success is not random. Okay? Do you hear me, Chase? Do you hear me, Kayla? Do you hear me, Lydia? Do you hear me, Shania? Do you hear me, Terica? Yasmin? All right, success is not random. It's not random. Some people be like, oh, why them? How them? Why them? How them? They're not even as good of a person as me. You don't know what action they took that led to the success that they have. Success is not random. Every action you take plants a seed, you guys. And that seed will grow into results, good or bad. You could wake up every single day and check your phone and be like, forget what Josh said. That might plant that might grow into something bad happening. That might grow into you having a terrible day. And because you walk out the house with an attitude, you are angry driving. You could be angry driving, and God forbid that lead to an accident. Now that accident lead to financial things. Now you don't got a car. It's a car. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Negativity duplicates faster than positivity. Negativity duplicates faster. And nothing good has come from anything negative like that I know of. Like, it's like, dang, now I don't got a car. Dang, now this, dang, now that. Our problems stack faster than positive things. Because sometimes when you do positive or you get positive, you keep expecting positive to come so much to the point where you don't even realize that it's more positive right in front of you. But the negative is easily seen. It's easily like, what the heck? It's easily noticeable, right? So I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Every action you take plants a seed, and that seed will grow into results, good or bad. Okay, everything happening in your life today is a result of past decisions and actions. I love this understanding because it's very, very clear. You know, I break down and I show someone an opportunity of a way that they can actually make more money, a way that they could take advantage of this. And they'd be like, well, Josh, you know, I would love to join you. I would love to do this, but I don't have the money. And I'm like, you know what? That's your past actions and decisions leading to this moment of you not having the money to do something that you see value in. So guess what we have to do? If you want something to change in the future, you have to change something now. You have to change something now. Right? That is a very, very powerful understanding to have. That everything happening in your life today, and honestly speaking, that gives you confidence. Not only does that give you confidence, but that gives you, what's the word? What's the word? I want to say something like clarity. It gives you awareness. When things happen in your life and you could sit there and say, man, I know that I'm where I am today because of the decisions that I made. I'm not happy with where I am today. I'm grateful that things are not worse, but I need to take better action. I need to do different right now so that things in the future could be different. While the other person, the negative mindset person, is going to sit back and say, well, life should be easier for me. Why is all of this happening to me? It's your fault. I'm sorry to say it, but it's your fault. If it's not something that you couldn't control, like a death in the family or this and that, it's your fault. If it's a financial thing, that's your fault. If you lost that one job and now you're down to nothing, that's your fault. There's so many ways to make money in this world right now. There's so many ways to put yourself in a position. There's so many ways for you to build safety nets for yourself. But if you're just choosing to go through this world recklessly and unsafely for yourself when you know how bad things could be for you, if you're not protecting yourself, then what? Like, who problem is? Who fault is that? So the next thing I want you guys to understand is that small daily actions compound into big results over time. I talk to my members with the people that I mentor and building online businesses. I talk to my travel club ambassadors and I tell them all the time, look, man, you want to continue to create the content, right? You want to continue to show people what it is that you have to offer. You might get one today, you might not. But all of your actions at some point will lead up to you being worthy of what it is that you desire. You know how many times a baby gets up and try to walk and fall over? But something is happening in the spiritual world to where at some moment, God is like, yo, you deserve to walk. You just kept trying. Imagine if the baby gave up. You just kept doing. Even though you wasn't getting all of what you wanted, even though you only took 1 and 2 steps and you couldn't keep going, you couldn't run, you fell on your face, you are deserving of what it is that you desire. You got to really understand that. And I believe strong heartedly that entrepreneurship is a God business. Entrepreneurship is God's business because what I mean when I say this is, right, I don't want to say anything blasphemous or I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to say that, but you have to operate off of faith. Me going into Amazon, driving to work every day and swiping my badge and picking up boxes, there was no faith required. There was no faith required. God could not have stepped in and said, here's $1 million paycheck this Friday from Amazon. Why? Because Amazon is a system. It's already a set structure of a payment plan with or without me working there. There's already a set amount of hours that they've put me on a schedule. So there's no faith needed. Like, I don't have to rely on God for me to win. I might have to rely on God for a promotion, maybe. But guess what? Still, there are so many people in a position to either approve or disapprove a promotion for me. But in entrepreneurship, you can look like a fool for a week because you're operating off of faith. Many people will not understand why you do what you do, how you do. Some people don't even understand why I'm on a Zoom call with 11 participants, but I got 11,000 Instagrams on social media. Some people don't understand why I've been doing my business for 4 years and why I'm not as rich as they thought I should be. But when you operate off of faith, When you make a decision to just keep doing, things will keep happening in your favor. I don't know when. You don't know when. And this is why most people, they be like, oh, I just want the guaranteed paycheck. That's why I don't really think entrepreneurship is for me. I got kids. I need guarantees. Those guarantees that you're desiring from man is limiting what God could do for you. Let me move on because I'm not here to preach to y'all. I'm sorry. All right. I'm not here to preach to y'all. But I just want y'all to think about it like that. Right. That's how I think every single day. Me depending on a man to do for me is me no longer needing God. Me not taking a risk on myself and taking advantage of the opportunities is me not believing in God. Because at this point, if I want what I say I want, and God said that I could get whatever I want as long as I put it out there, as long as I write the vision and make it plain, and I'm second guessing it, I'm overthinking it, I'm relying on my own ability more than what could be done for me. Action steps. 1, identify your patterns. Okay? Before I move on to that, if you want a different future, you must change your present actions. I think I might have said that. Okay, so you want to identify your patterns, you guys. What's one habit that's helping you succeed right now in your life? What's one habit? It might be plugging into the Zoom calls on the regular. It might be going on Go Live and studying. It might be opening up that scanner, even though you might not get it. You're learning it more and more. All right? What's one habit that's holding you back? Man, Josh keep doing the opportunity calls and I'm not inviting. I got a habit of not inviting. That's not helping my business. I got a habit of not posting on social media. That's not helping me put myself out there. I got a habit of going to bed before all of my tasks that I set out for the day is done. That's whatever it may be. Write down one habit that's helping you succeed and write down one habit that's truly holding you back. You have to build awareness, you guys. It's so many people who walk through this world and don't have what they want or not getting what they desire, and it's because they're just not even aware of why not. They never take the moment to get a piece of paper and a pen and write down what's going right in their life and what's going wrong, and then brainstorm why things are not happening. If you never go back and reflect or check the process, how can you ever know what to change? Right? Second, the 1% rule. Make 1% improvement today in your business, in your mindset, or in your routine. You only know what that is. You only know what's most important to you. You only know what's more detrimental and needed right now in your life. So make 1% improvement today in your business, your mindset, or your routine. 3, accountability partner. Pair up with someone and hold each other accountable for making better daily choices. Some of y'all just meet people and y'all like, oh, we relate, we're cool. That's my accountability partner. You know, you guys got to understand that accountability partners, they almost talk every single day. When I first joined this business, my accountability partner, thank God, was the person that enrolled me, was the person that put me on to entrepreneurship and investing. And I relied and I leaned on that accountability partner so much that I would literally go to his house and sleep on his floor. I'm like, yo, I need this business to work. I need trading to work. I need these investments to work. And he had an open door policy, so I took complete advantage. I'm not telling you to meet somebody and go sleep on their floor, but I'm telling you that when you want it bad enough and you're not going to let yourself get in your own way, you're going to find somebody who's going to pull you. And you're not just going to make them drag you, but you're going to lean on them and allow them to lean on you. He was my accountability until I was like, you know what? I don't want to just depend on him. I want myself to also be dependable as well. When he was slacking, I said something. When I was slacking, he said something. And we held each other accountable, and that's how we reached new levels of success. Right now, you might not have that in your current network, in your current family, in your current friend group that has the ability to hold you accountable to the same level. This is important. To the same level. Some of us are expecting accountability out of our partners, our boyfriends, our girlfriends, our husbands, our wives, but they're not in the same alignment with what it is that we want. And that is the power of our community, whether you're within Global Momentum Creators or you're a part of Dreams to Reality Travel Club. That is the power of the community. You're able to be connected with people who do what you do or do what you want to do and trying to get what you want. and you find that person. You talk to that person, you figure out their goals, you come up with a day-to-day plan of what you guys both need to do to get what you want, and you work at it. Now my accountability partner is a multi-millionaire. He calls me every day. How many YouTube videos you got dropping a day? Yo, that YouTube video, the way you set that up, I'm not gonna lie, it was trash. Do better. This is how you should do it. And I'm calling him like, yo, you woke, what you doing? You productive right now? I'm talking to a millionaire like that. Why? Because I don't want to just use him. I don't want him to just feel like he gotta drag me. I'm a pull my weight too. Right? And that's the type of relationships that you want to have, right? 4, we got one more after this one. The law of intention and desire. This is very big for a lot of you guys. Because honestly speaking, and in some of our communities, I feel like we're lacking. We're lacking in intention. There's too many days going by and not enough people getting what it is that they want. That's a clear sign that we are lacking intention. There's too many days going by and not enough new results, new success, and new testimonies. That means that we are lacking intention. So the law of intention and desire means it also can be aligned with speaking things into existence. All right. So the key idea that I want you guys to understand is that you attract what you focus on. The clearer your vision, the faster it actually manifests. And I really want you guys to understand manifestation. Manifestation is not just saying it. Manifestation is not just thinking it. Manifestation is not just telling it or writing it. Manifestation is thinking about it a lot, so much that you're acting on it. And at some point, it's going to happen. That's what manifestation is. It's an action. And the action is not just speech. The action is not just telling other people, yeah, I'm going to be a 6-figure earner. Yeah, I'm going to be a global traveler and I'm going to make money. A lot of people be like, oh, I don't deserve a job. A job don't deserve me. I don't want to be employed. I want to have my own business. Are you just saying it or are you acting like it? Are you treating your business better than you treat your job? Because that's what I did. I treated trading better than I was on the clock, knowing I could get rolled up, taking trades, up $200, $300 in a day. I was on the way to work, 4 in the morning, listening to personal development, listening to the videos, learning. I was on break, on my phone, locked in, listening to the videos, watching the videos, DMing people about my business. Right? So your words and your thoughts are powerful. They shape your reality. Success doesn't happen by accident. It starts with a clear and intentional goal. Okay? Your emotions behind the goal, right? Why you want it determines how fast it comes. This is very very big. You must set a goal, right? And you must get clear about why you want it. You got to get emotional about it. I can get up and do some of the things that I do when I don't even get the results that I want from it. Like I would love, like you guys, my business has hundreds. I would love to do a morning dedication call and all hundreds of people are on the call. But it is what it is. I know some people got work, some people are in school. I know some people just don't give a damn. I know some people rather call me and say, Josh, I want to change my life. And then when it comes down to them joining calls like this or plugging into information that could change their life, they don't show up. I can't control that though. But I'm so emotionally involved in what it is that I want that I'm gonna show up no matter who else is showing up. I'm gonna do what I need to do no matter who else is doing what. And that's how it has to be for yourself, right? Your emotion behind the goal. Emotions create actions. You know how you start feeling sad, then you start crying. Crying is an action. It's a result of those emotions. You know how you get ass, so you start acting nasty to people because you're mad, you're angry. Start acting angry and now you slamming stuff. That's a result of your emotion. You know how you start feeling good, so you start smiling. That's a result of your emotions. So if you get really emotionally attached to your goals and your desires, the actions will become a lot easier. You will no longer think about it like work. Me doing morning dedication, this is not work. I was picking up boxes at Amazon. I'm over here talking to y'all about stuff that changed my life. I'm over here giving you guys awareness, pouring value into you guys. So at the end of the day, I know when I want what I want, I deserve it. No question. Right? So action steps. I want you to write your vision. Right? I want you to take all of these action steps that I'm giving you, and I want you to treat this like homework to make sure that you do it all today. Don't push it off. That's probably why if you're thinking about, oh, he's giving these action steps, I'm gonna look at this, I'm gonna start doing this, and tomorrow, it's probably why you don't have what you want today because you keep pushing things off to tomorrow. All right. So next action step for this one, I want you guys to write down your goal for the next 30 days. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire in the next 30 days? Do you want to make an extra $1,000 a month as a travel club ambassador? Do you want to hit platinum and EOV and global momentum creators? Do you want to make $1,000 having an online investing business or online e-commerce? What is it that you want in the next 30 days? Write the goal down. All right. Your biggest goal, not a bunch of goals. You need one goal and focus on it. So many people, they want to do so much at once. Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So I told you guys, I'm at a point right now to where I'm like, man, you gotta have the income, gotta build that online so that you could get what it is that you want. Investing. Because if you're diverting your focus from, oh, let me try to turn this nothing into something, and then over here I'm gonna try to build this, then over here I want to do this, and then over here I want to do that, your focus is so diverted that you can't succeed in nothing because you're giving everything 5% because you're doing whatever that is times whatever to get 100. All right, what's five? What is that? 20? 20, I think. I don't know. No. What am I talking about? 20 times 5? Yeah, that's 100. Yeah. So you're giving 20 different things 5% effort and focus. You're giving 10 different things 10%, right? Instead of just giving one thing 100% of your focus. And I posted on my story because I got a photography business that I'm about to start up. And I show all of the Instagram accounts that I have attached to my Instagram. I have my personal Instagram page, I have my travel club page, I have global momentum creators, I have my photography business, and I have a clips page where I take all of the clips from my YouTube videos and I'm going to start dropping them to direct people back to my YouTube channel. And you know the funny part about it? Everything feeds each other. Y'all might be like, Josh, you do a lot. People say that all the time. They'll be like, what do you do? I have an investing community, a trading community. I have a travel club. I have this, I have that. I do this, I do that. Oh my goodness, how do you do all of that? I got a personal page and a travel club page. I got a camera. So when I'm traveling, I take pictures. Those pictures go on my personal page, and those pictures go on the travel club page. The promotion on my personal page and the promotion on my travel club page builds my income in my business, the same business. My trading and investing community, when I post on that page and that business is growing, that grows my business. So y'all might look at it and think that I do a lot of different. Everything that I do leads to the same thing. Like it all leads to the same thing. And then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do photography because I'm moving to Atlanta and I want to connect with some models, some content creators. I want to take pictures for them so that I could talk to them about my business. I want to grow my network to grow my business. I'm one track minded on my business right about now. My business will grow my investments, grow this, grow that. Everything else will follow behind. It's like a y'all know like a fountain, how the water peaks out the top and it flows down into everything. My actions peak out at the top and it flows down to everything else. So many people are trying to flow here before here. So only certain things is getting poured into, and then you're stressed out about this not happening. You're stressed out about that not happening. When if you just put action in a direct lineage, everything could just get poured into. Why are these seeds growing? All right, you only water in the carrots, and you wondering why your apple tree not growing. You wondering why your pear tree not growing. But if you just focused on putting the action into a whole sprinkler system, everything could get watered at once. All right. So write down those 30 those the goal for the next 30 days. 2, daily affirmation. All right. Repeat, I am attracting success. Every action I take move me closer to my goal. All right? You guys got to start speaking positivity into your life. 3, visualization techniques, all right? Every single day, I want you guys to take a moment to close your eyes and see yourself already successful. It was moments where I would wake up and I would turn on the TV. Look, I'm not lying. I would turn on the TV and I would look up luxury lifestyle and I would sit there and watch 5 minutes of that video. I see all types of penthouses, yachts, and this was all before I was getting on yachts. This was all before I got a penthouse in Atlanta. All right? This is all before that. And after watching that video, I would think about it and I would picture myself. I did this with y'all on a Zoom call. Do y'all remember that? While I closed my eyes, I was like, I'm gonna wake up by my bed, I'm gonna have a whole city view. I'm gonna get up out the bed. Then I'm gonna walk into my living room. It's still glass windows everywhere. My girl making breakfast. Then I go to the key rack and I got multiple keys on the hook. Right now, y'all, we got the view. We got the view. Now all I need is multiple car keys. All I need is my beautiful wife cooking. That's all I need now. We knocking those things out little by little. All right. So visualization exercises. Last but not least, 5. The law of the law of detachment. Okay. 5 is the law of detachment or trust in the process. So the key idea that I want you guys to have is you must take action, but you have to let go of the need to control the outcome. This is the back to the analogy of when you work your job, you're not trusting God if that's all you're dependent on. Because listen to this, right? They give you 8-hour shifts. Let's just say 5 days a week. That's 40 hours, right? You come into work, you clock in, you spend those 8 hours. You already know that you're going to get paid 15, 18, $20 an hour, whatever. First hour, $15. Second hour, $15. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth hour, $15 each hour. You do that day 1, you do that day 2, you do that day 3, day 4, day 5. Friday, you get paid. The only way that you're controlling, like you don't control that outcome, you show up, you spend the time on the clock. It's easy to control that outcome. And like you know how people say all the time is what's easy in life isn't always what's better. Sometimes the things that's harder makes life greater. It's bigger. It's more that comes with it. It's easy to control the outcome of getting paid at your job. Again, you don't need faith for that. But in entrepreneurship, in business, and investing, you have to let go of the need to control the outcome. Success comes when you have faith and stay patient on the outcome to come when it's time. It's like baking a cake. If you do your part, you mix the ingredients, you layer the cake, whatever the case may be, and you throw it in that oven, that cake will rise and it will cook. But if you keep opening the stove, trying to pull the cake out and taste test it, you're going to have doughy batter in your mouth. An unfinished cake. Right? An unfinished cake. So you want to let go of fear and doubt. You want to trust that what you're working for is already yours. The type of confidence that I got, some people might think I'm arrogant because I'm quick to tell somebody, look here, bro, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I don't need you. I don't need you. It's good to have you. I would love to be able to create success with you, but I do not need you. Why? Because I already know what I'm going. I already know where I'm going. I already know what I'm doing. I already know that I'm leaning on God. I'm not leaning on you. I don't need you. I know at the end of the day, I write it in my journal every day. I'm so happy. Thank you, God. I don't even do I'm so happy and grateful no more. Thank you, God. Now that I am attracting hungry, ambitious, loving, loyal, committed, consistent people into my business every day. So if you're not committed, you don't align with what I wrote. It's okay. I'm not stressed out about you not wanting to do the business. I'm not stressed out about you not wanting to work with me. I'm not stressed out about you not staying committed. I'm not stressed out about you not being hungry because I have no fear. I have no doubt. I already know that what I want and what I'm working towards is mine already, right? You want to focus on the process and not the result. The results will come when you stay consistent. Next, most people quit because they don't see results fast enough. Understand that success takes time. You want the cookie to taste right. You want the cake to taste right. You want that pot roast to taste right. You want the meat to fall off the bone. It takes time. It takes time. All right. So the last and final action steps: control versus trust. This is an exercise. All right. You want to write down 3 things that you could control. These are your actions. What are the actions that you could control? Your mindset, right? And your effort. Write down 3 things that you could control within your actions, within your mindset, within your efforts. Write down 3 things that you need to let go of: other people's opinion, fear of failure, impatience, right? What are some opinions that you need to let go of? What are some fears that you need to let go of that are not serving you? Now, release and believe. Now, I want y'all to repeat after me when I say this. I trust the process. Say it. Some of y'all ain't saying it because y'all got people around you. You don't want them to look at you crazy because you're saying this out loud. I trust the process. I trust the process. I am doing the work and success is coming to me. Now, don't just be a person on here chanting because then they start thinking things are a cult. When you just be out here chanting stuff and ain't nobody seeing change in your life, you just sound like you a mockingbird. Don't be a mockingbird. Don't just mock me. Take action and make it happen. Right? 3, focus on the daily wins. Instead of worrying about big success, list small 3 wins every day. Y'all know how I walked my dog. Y'all like, you think you're special because you walked your dog? That's what you're supposed to do. There's people out here neglecting their dog. I count that as a win. I seen a post on Facebook. Some lady put a dog in a clothes tote, and the neighbors found the dog all covered in and malnourished. I feed my dog. I let my dog go use the bathroom, and every other week my dog goes to get a bath. That's a win. I talk to my community. I train my community. I pour value into my community. That's a win. I went to the gym, right? Boy, 24, you know what I'm saying? Time to get them big boy muscles, you know what I'm saying? It's time to get fit. I'm planning on doing another Miami trip for the B-Day. I gotta every time I get on the yacht and take my shirt off, I gotta come stronger. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come more, oh my goodness. It gotta be more like that. Right? That's a win. Going to the gym. Right? So drop some fours in the chat box below, you guys, if you gain value from this call. Drop some fours in the chat if you gain value from this call, you guys. And don't forget the action steps that I gave y'all. The first thing you should do when you get off of this call, even before you go to the Telegram chat and share that story, start thinking about how you're going to give value today. Whether it's making that post and sharing something that you learned about the call, tagging me on Instagram, tagging Global Momentum Creators, tagging Dreams to Reality Travel Club, whatever the case may be. All right? How are you going to give value today? And don't limit the value that you give. If you be stingy, like, oh, I'm going to just give you one. I'm going to just make this post on Instagram and I say it and it's done. Guess what? God gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna just let one little thing happen good in your life since you want to be stingy with the value that you could give, since you don't want to give enough. You think about it like that, y'all. You want to maximize your giving every day so that God can maximize your blessings or whatever it is that you believe in. The universe can maximize your blessings. Right? So this is morning dedication, you guys. I hope you guys gained a lot of value. Definitely feel free to show love on social media. Tag me if you learned from this call, if you gained value from this call. And we're gonna do this call again on Friday, about an hour earlier. So 10 a.m. is the goal. 10 a.m. Central Time. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And then for my people in South Africa that might be on the call right now, we just look out for it, right? But we're gonna do this call again. I challenge you guys to bring two people, whether that's two people within the community that you didn't see on the call now. You gonna make the commitment to reach out to them now and say, hey, you shouldn't have missed this call. Hey, Friday it's gonna be another one. If you can, look, just put that earpiece in. If you can, you got to be on it. Don't miss it. Are you gonna be on it? Get two people to commit to showing up with you Friday, and that's how we start to grow things. We have to have intention. Now, if I just say, all right, y'all, let's try to be bigger on Friday's call, and we just get off of this call and nobody does anything, the call won't be bigger, right? So what I'm planning on doing, let me look at the chat. Let me see who's not on this call. I'm gonna personally find two people that's in my business that's not on this call today, and I'm gonna contact them as soon as this call is over. Let me take a picture of who's on here. And then what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna find two people who's not even in the community. It's a lot of people that be swiping up, Josh, you inspire me, and I don't never give them access to this call. So I'm gonna find two people in my business that are not on the call, and I'm gonna text them right after this. I'm like, yo, bro, that morning dedication was lit. You missed it. I could see you the recording, but like I need you to commit that you're gonna be here with me Friday. And then I'm gonna find two people who are not even a part of the community, who don't even know what we do for the most part, or got an idea, and I'm gonna invite them. All right. So let's be intentional. It's only 11. It's before noon Central Time. Some of y'all it just hit noon, a little after noon. And some of y'all it's nighttime, and this is the best time to prepare for a win tomorrow. This is the best time to prepare for a better tomorrow. Right. So that's morning dedication, you guys. This will be uploaded on YouTube, and I will drop the link. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are out. Let's win today.